Sin. Hey, yeah, watching me, watching you, watching everything we do, watching them, watching who, watching us cause we the crew, back to back, who is that? Yo, what up YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jay Sin, coming back with another one, man. I just want to tell y'all real fast, man. I want y'all to understand that your flesh will never make the best decisions for you. Okay, your spirit will. Your flesh will never do right. You know what I'm saying? Never. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you stay in your flesh, which scripture and the Most High tell us not to, then guess what, bruh? That's gonna lead us right into sins, bro. You know, that's what's gonna lead us right into self-destruction. You know, that's what's gonna lead us right off path. Because your flesh don't never want you to do the right thing, man. You know, it's your flesh that wants you to give in and, you know, sleep in when you know that you need to be at the gym to get your health right. You know, your flesh will be what be telling you, you know, to eat bad instead of eat healthy. You know what I'm saying? When you know that that's what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? To nourish your body, give it vitamins. But your flesh don't want you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Your flesh wants you to eat bad. Your flesh wants you eating sugar. Your flesh wants you sleeping in. Your flesh wants you fapping. Your flesh don't want you to have no type of self-control. So when you always in your flesh, no matter what, you know, no matter what facet of life you in, bruh, it's gonna do you dirty if you allow it to. You know what I'm saying? Because your flesh wants you to just be looking at flesh, chasing flesh, after the flesh. And what do scripture tell us? That if ye is after the flesh, then ye shall die. And that's what a lot of people doing, bro, when they out here chasing all of these cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Chasing these women and only just focused on the physical outside of these women. And guess what, bro? When you like that, you know, you can't see the fruits or the lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, whatever these women got to offer, you gonna take it. And a lot of these women only have their flesh to offer. You know what I'm saying? And if that's where your mind is at, that's what's gonna end up with you, you know what I'm saying, exchanging energy with these women that you shouldn't be exchanging energy with. You know, you opening portals up, allowing they demons and mixing demons with these women, because you got them too. You know what I'm saying? And if you gonna lay up with these women and you know that they ain't no good, you know that they ain't got no fruits, you know that all they is about is sex and, you know, coming up off the necks and, you know, money hungry and all that other stuff, bro, you know better. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what's going to lead you in these courtrooms and having these baby mamas and diseases and all of that stuff. And it's just not worth it. But your flesh didn't tell you that. But you were so caught up on it. You were so caught up in it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's just going to lead you down the terrible road. You know, it's going to lead you with them health problems, bro. Because you always fold to the flesh. So guess what? You're going to be eating all that pork, all that grease, all them burgers, all that sugar. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you're going to be facing stroke, diabetes, you know what I mean, sleep apnea, all types of problems that it come with. The flesh doesn't mean you any good, bro. You know, not even on the streets when you're dealing with just other people and conflict resolution. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're in your flesh, guess what? When you in that state, bro, it's gonna have you emotional. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna give in however you feel, you gonna act that out. You know, because you let that pride get in the way. You know what I'm saying? Just how we talk about, you let that ego get in the way. You let that jealousy and envy get involved. You know, you in your flesh when you like that, bro. A lot of people don't realize, they just think it's just about the other stuff. No, bro, you in your feelings, you in your flesh. And that's why you gotta snap out of that, bro, because when you in your spirit, you're gonna do the right things. You're gonna put the right stuff in you're gonna put the right food in your body. You know what I'm saying? You're going to drink the right stuff. You know what I mean? You ain't going to be drinking on no alcohol, sipping alcohol all the time. You ain't going to be drinking sugary drinks and Diet Cokes all the time. You're going to be drinking tea. You know, you might have a little coffee here and there. You're going to be drinking good water. You know what I mean? That's what the spirit wants you to do. Because it's your body and the spirit that's talking to you that want to be nourished so you can grow and you can elevate your mind. You know, but they put so many things out here to try to keep you in your flesh and out of your spirit. So that's why it's important that we stay in our spirit. Because when we in our spirit, when it comes to these women, bruh, listen, bruh, we ain't gonna be looking and all paying attention to the outside, just giving all of it to that. No, yeah, we gonna look because we men. But we not gonna just go off of that and, you know, be trying to get these women our energy, be trying to chase them, and you know what I'm saying? Just all our values and morals go out of the window. That's what we see happening all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody in their spirit. When you in your spirit, then guess what, bro? You gonna judge a woman off her fruits. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see how her, you know what I'm saying, just her body language. You're gonna be able to read that, her speech, how she talk. You know what I mean? You're gonna see if she covered up or not, or if she just showing a bunch of skin. You know what I mean? You're going to see if she patient, if she kind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to see if she giving. You know what I'm saying? It's just, the energy is going to be undeniable, bro. That's why you want to stay in that spirit, because when you in that spirit, then you're going to hear you're going to hear what you need to hear. You know what I'm saying? And also, you're going to catch them red flags too. You know what I mean? You catch all the red flags when you in your spirit. That's why it's dangerous when you do things to make the spirit leave you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that, because as soon as you not tapped in with your spirit, you tapped in with the flesh. And if you tapped in with the flesh, you tapped in with Satan now. You know what I'm saying? They're just quick to try to railroad you. And they work fast too, don't it? Because you know when you in your flesh, you know, obviously, if you've been horny, you know that you in your flesh. Obviously, when you be hungry and you want to eat everything, you want to eat bad, you want to eat greasy, you want to eat sweet, you in your flesh. When you want to sleep in instead of get up, you in your flesh. You know, and a lot of people just gonna choose their flesh instead of staying disciplined and doing what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna choose anger because they in their flesh, so they gonna wild out, they gonna spaz out. You know what I'm saying? They gonna cuss mugs out. You know what I'm saying? They gonna treat people like they ain't ish. That's what they do. That's what the flesh wants you to do. That's why you can't be walking around like that, because it's dangerous for you. So you gotta do whatever it takes to keep that spirit around, and that's what you do when you eating right, when you loving yourself and others, when you loving your neighbor, loving your brother. You know what I'm saying? When you avoiding conflict, when you keeping peace in your life, that's what's gonna keep that spirit around, because the spirit don't like chaos. You know what I'm saying? The spirit don't like gluttony. The spirit don't like lying and cheating. You know what I'm saying? The spirit don't like, hate in your heart. The spirit can't breathe in that type of environment. The spirit don't like mess. You know what I'm saying? The spirit don't like none of that. So when you stay in the spirit, then guess what, bruh? Anything that goes against it, you're going to get it away from you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be trying to keep peace in your house, peace in your temple, peace in your mind. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be doing great things with your time. But when you in the flesh, no, you ain't. You ain't going to be doing no good things with your time. You're going to be fapping. You're going to stay on these phones. You know what I'm saying? You're going to always be putting bad stuff in your mouth. You're going to be doing all that. You're going to be smoking and drinking. You know what I mean? Every minute you need a cig. You need to be puffing on something. Always in the flesh. And that's what we see. People that they need something all the time. And that's what you got to understand. The flesh is very greedy. You can never give the flesh enough. You know what I'm saying? Why you think you see so many people that just need all this money. They need all these women. They need all this food. They need all this attention, all this clout. They need everything because they never can have enough, because they in their flesh constantly. You know what I'm saying? And because they in that type of bondage to their flesh, you know what I'm saying? They start looking at people that have peace in their life. They start looking at people that have the light, people that have the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? People that's happy. They start looking at them like they the enemy, when they not realizing that that enemy is within them. And we all have this fight. We all have this fight. But that's why we need the word. That's why we need the Most High to help us contain this beast. You know what I'm saying? Why you think we on this journey? Because we needed help containing this beast. And it's definitely a beast if we let it get out of control. If we let the flesh get out of control, you better know that there's death around the corner. Cause something is gonna get you. Something is gonna catch up with you. And then that's playing right into Satan's hands, bro. You know what I mean? That's why you see people out here, they at the club every week. They chasing hoes every week. You know what I'm saying? They weight is out of control. You know what I'm saying? And if it ain't, it's because there's a demon inside them just consuming everything. But meanwhile, their organs getting ate up. Meanwhile, their blood is getting ate up. All types of problems and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody that's unhealthy got weight on them. It's a lot of skinny, unhealthy people too that's losing all types of muscle mass, losing all types of, good fat and cholesterol, vitamins, the things that our body need, because we need to be balanced. You know what I'm saying? But once that demon in you, you can never have enough. And when you're not feeding that demon, and you're not prayed up out here, and you don't have the spirit with you, and guess what? It start to eat itself. It will eat you. It will start to eat you from inside out. And that's what we see a lot of, bro. They getting ate up from the inside out. You know what I'm saying? And it's tough, man. It's tough, man. So we need things like this journey. We need no fat. We need semen retention. We need fasting. We need dieting. We need this scripture. We need the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the flesh ain't gonna be trying to hear it. If you ain't got these things with you, the flesh gonna be like, yeah, you mine. And that's what the flesh be on. The flesh wanna overtake you. The flesh wanna overtake you, bro. And we see it all the time, man. I've been there through addiction. I've been there with weight gain. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I've been there with alcohol. I've been there in my pride. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. You know what I'm saying? So, when you realize that, and it's like, bruh, and it's affecting your attitude, it's affecting your work, it's affecting your mind, it affects everything if you don't get it under control. If you don't get it under control, it's gonna mess up your relationship, with your girl. It's gonna mess up your relationship with your kids. It's gonna mess up your relationships with your family. It's gonna mess up your relationship with the Most High, which is most important. You know what I'm saying? The Most High above everything. Yahuwah above everything. So guess what? If your father telling you like, hey, bro, you need to fast. Hey, bro, you need to study. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you need to follow these rules. These laws and stuff. The Most High didn't make that just for the heck of it. He made that so you can live. He made these rules so you can be prosperous, so you can elevate, so you can grow, so you can teach. A lot of y'all don't even realize, bro, we were meant to be kings and prophets. That's what's going to be in the kingdom, bruh. It's going to be mostly prophets and kings, priests. You know what I'm saying? But guess what, bro? You ain't going to be there if you living right now in your flesh. You ain't going to be there if you constantly sinning.